But enough reminiscing. Let's get into our first major headline. So we saw the in well, let's start with Bowser's Fury. We finally see what this whole Bowser's Fury add-on content is. Looks like it's going to be basically a Mario Odyssey type kingdom, but with a massive Godzilla-like Bowser. And I just have to say, I'm here for it. I love it. Like I was on the fence, and I'm like, gosh, they're gonna get me. I'm gonna buy another Wii U port. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, I'm buying it for sure. I loved what we saw from it. I think to me it seems more like Odyssey DLC than 3D World add-on content, but that's because even like the whole gameplay style is different than what Odyssey. I mean, than what 3D World is because it's more of an open area. I am curious to see how much gameplay you're going to be able to get out of Bowser's Fury, but I definitely like the whole thing. I like the whole portion where Bowser gets pissy, and then it's like Typhon's Rage in
Oh
Immortals
my god,
Phoenix
that's
Rising,
what I was
where
thinking.
like the weather changes and the rain comes and all this bad stuff happens. So I think it's cool.
How about you, Greg? You double dipping?
I think I am. Yeah, because I never played the Wii U version,
Oh,
but I bought it not too long ago to jump back into it. But um, it's weird because it seems more fitting than Odyssey does as a Switch title. But it's like I don't know. I like that the two exist on the same platform now. But one thing I did see though, I saw a video on Nintendo Life, and they were talking about that the game it plays much faster, and they
Yeah.
did like this like video breakdown. But to me, it just looked like it was just running at a higher FPS. I don't know. I didn't know if you guys had any thoughts on that, but I don't know if it necessarily looked like the characters were movements were faster. It just looked at it was like maybe at 60 FPS at 1080p then versus maybe 30. I don't know.
No, I think the characters actually do move faster. I think that was one of the things that was pointed out that the characters themselves actually move faster because the game was 60 initially, so it shouldn't be a frame rate thing. It's probably that the
Hmm.
characters just run faster.
will that help me beat that final crown victory road or whatever it's called? Because that's
Mm.
pretty much the only thing I couldn't finish on the Wii U was that final world. Oh, it was Crown World, and then there was three different levels I think there, and I maybe I did the Captain Toad one, but I couldn't do those other two. It was really hard. It's going to be interesting to play this game. Like, I think just the atmosphere is so different, like in the community. So when it came out on the Wii U, I don't know if you remember, but people were like, "Oh, there was already getting like this fatigue around Mario." There was fatigue around the Wii U. People wanted kind of like this game to really reinvigorate the Wii U, and we had just gotten Mario 3D Land. We had gotten New Super Mario Brothers U, and everyone's like, "Really, you're just gonna throw more of that?" And everyone was tired of it. But that game had a lot of charm to it, and even I remember this article that was written. Even the musical style changed significantly with Mario 3D World, and that's when it went like a little bit more of a jazzy direction. I'm I'm just excited to re-experience it because I haven't touched it in probably 5 years or so, and just to like now live it and breathe it in the Switch era with now we have Mario Odyssey in the context of everything, and I think it's going to be a very fresh take on it all. And now there's online too, although I'm not going to play online.
I
Was
think
that?
that Odyssey makes the cat costumes too seem less weird. Like they seem, I don't know, like Odyssey introduced so many weird things that I think it's like it almost like made 3D World relative again. Like it doesn't seem so out of place in the when you look at the entire scope of Mario.
Hmm. Well, I mean, he was a Tanuki 20 years ago.
Yeah, but that
That's
was
true.
in
And a
2D. I
frog.
mean,
Oh, so again, yeah, and the frog suit. That was so weird when he would hop quickly after like you got the box at the end of the level, or when you were holding a Koopa shell and he's walking on two legs.
oh yeah.
I remember as a kid, like that is weird. It's like Mario in spandex. Do you guys? How long do you guys think it's gonna be the Bowser's Fury segment? Like some people are like, oh, it's probably an hour. Some are
Mm.
saying 4 or 5 hours.
I'm hoping it's as long as possible. Realistically, I'm gonna say like 2 hours tops.
Yeah, that seems safe.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I hate to be the odd man out, but I'm torn as far as getting it because because of the fact that it's probably very short. And I'm kind of a disgruntled Nintendo fan, core Nintendo fan. I'm a Wii U guy, and so what was great that all these people who've never had a Wii U get to experience these games, and they're completely new, and what a great value, especially at this point.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like, I don't know if I want to pay $60 for a 2-hour DLC. It's like, because that's all it is to me. I recently played 3D World. I 100%ed it on Wii U, and I go back and forth with it over the years, but I mean, it looks great. Bowser's Fury looks awesome. So it's tough. It's tough for me. I mean, I bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I didn't feel as bad with that because it's like the online was what I always wanted, the battle mode, and a true battle mode. So I felt good about that. But I don't know.
Did you
See,
buy?
that's one. Mario Kart was the one that I refused to double dip on. I don't know why. I was just like, I'm not doing this on principle. I paid for all these DLCs already. I got the car. I got Link's, everything that came with it. And I was like, no, I'm not going to buy that.
Did you buy any other ports, Greg? Wii U ports?
No.
Anyone here
I
buy
haven't
Tropical
really.
Freeze on the Switch? Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze? No? Nobody got that?
No.
Because I didn't.
I'm pretty sure I own it,
Because that's one I definitely did not double dip. I'm like, really, Funky Kong here? Get out of here.
and it was more expensive. It was $60. Instead of 50, like it was on the Wii U.
Right.
Yeah.
It was $10 more than it was on Wii U when it launched.
Yeah, the
Come on, guys.
the extras are not always like the Captain Toad. I couldn't justify double dipping on that. Mario Kart 8 I simply did because of the portability of the Switch. I'm like, okay, that's a good game to have when I go places. I can give someone a Joy-Con and we can play. That was the commercial working on me. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to play in a car and at a party. Never happened. So